over some of these. Some of them weren't mentioned, like Sean had said something about socks. They didn't mention that, but basically the idea is you don't want your interviewer to remember your socks.
Yeah,
Think about
right.
it that way.
No,
Sean has some
my
awesome
interviewer
socks.
loves my socks.
And you have some awesome socks, and there are places to wear those socks. But the idea or the rule of thumb for this is you don't want people to know. You don't want people to think about your socks. Ashley also
Turn
has
down my
crazy
socks.
socks. You're wearing some pretty bright socks right now too.
Turn
So
down my
that's
socks.
kind of the rule.
Cheyenne wearing crazy ass.
All right. So then the next thing is so what do you wear for socks? The traditional
Nike.
idea.
Nike
Yep.
black socks.
Yep.
The way to go.
You can wear black socks if the
Well, you're
idea
gonna be wearing pants anyway, so it doesn't matter.
is that if you're wearing pants, which you should be,
I'm not gonna be wearing shorts for an interview.
then wear the same color socks as you wear pants. That's the technical rule behind it. But obviously, if you're not going to see, no big deal. Women oftentimes cross their legs in an interview, so your socks do get exposed. So it's a good idea to just wear something really mellow. We didn't talk about jewelry. The only thing it said in one of the videos was don't have it be too crazy.
Yeah.
So
turn down your boy.
exactly.
Right.
So simple jewelry. Really, studs are good for
Like you.
earrings. If you're a guy and you wear earrings, that's totally fine. You can wear them in an interview, but they have to be really, like if you wear big diamonds, say, just dial it down so that you're wearing something really small.
Straight out of a rap video.
Alright, and then makeup, the only thing that they mentioned was like no wild colors. So it's another thing, it's like really conservative makeup and hair, just that it's neat. The other thing is like, I'm breaking a rule right now if I were going to an interview. Can anybody think about what that would be related to my hair? Any ideas?
It's all over the place.
My hair is wet. You're not supposed to go to an interview with wet hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's supposed to look like you got up, you were prepared, you didn't just rush out of the house. I hate the morning time, so I often do have wet hair when I come to work. And so just that it's neat and that you're not wearing a baseball cap if you are a guy. They want you to have nice neat hair. And then how about with hygiene and cleanliness? Did anybody pick anything up from?
I mean, it's pretty much
Don't
self-explanatory.
stink.
Like, don't
Yeah.
smell bad.
Good call. Yeah.
Not too much perfume.
Yes, that is perfect. Not too much perfume. One of the things that guys are most
Like you.
they go most susceptible to this is that they'll be like, oh, I really gotta smell good for this interview, and so they lay it on, and then your interviewer's like, you're usually in like a small office, you're choking. Yes.
Your circle's perfect. Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh well.
Technically,
you.
there's no perfect circle in the world.
I can't do
Oh,
perfect
wow.
circles.
Go back.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so now you have your little yes/no thing here. So if you could do me a favor, do you think that it is okay to wear shorts to an interview? Yes or no?
Sean was gonna say yes.
I
Yeah, but
was
look
kind
at
of like
Ashley.
spacing out.
You got it.
Yeah,
I didn't
look
really
at
hear what
Ashley.
you said, and I heard shorts, and I was like, wait. No.
Nice. All right. So how about this next one? Should you wear a short skirt to an interview? Oh, very good. How about this up here? Low cleavage to an interview.
Yeah, Cheyenne.
I thought that was how a
It's
lot
not
of
that
girls
kind of
go.
interview. All right, Dylan, thank you. Appreciate it. What do you do about
Might help get
tattoos
the
with an
job.
interview?
Cover
Any
them.
ideas? Very
Yeah.
nice.
Supposed
to cover your piercings on your face too.
Calvin,
Perfect,
take notes,
yes.
bud. You ain't showing that off.
Did you guys
Take
see
You're showing the
notes,
giraffe
bud.
there, Bach.
If I could have your attention, thanks. Did you hear that, what Tammy just said about if you have piercings, you're supposed to take them up or cover them?
Yeah.
Covering them looks silly. I worked at Starbucks for years, and I had to cover my nose ring, which looks way worse than
How'd you come?
having a nose ring,
You have
because
to
you're
put a
wearing like
Band-Aid
a
over it.
Band-Aid on your nose. So it looks really silly, but
That's what we have to do it.
another thing that people sometimes can get away with is having a clear nose ring, like a little tiny stud that's clear, and you can barely even see it. So that's a good point though too. So tattoos, if I wear long sleeves. If you have them on your arms, cover them up in any way you can. If it's somewhere noticeable, you can actually use makeup and cover it up. Okay, so some of the things that we did get on this. Should you wear jeans to an interview?
No.
All right, great. Let's see. How about sneakers? Is it ever okay to wear sneakers to an interview? Perfect. Awesome.
Most of these answers are no.
I know. Would you like something nice?
Well, now we're just gonna
yeah, we know.
Now it's gonna be, we know.
Yeah, you gotta like mix it in.
Oh, okay. Let's look at the list here. All right, we talked. Do you need to wear deodorant on the day of your interview?
Oh, wonderful.
You wear a deodorant every
Every
day.
day. Ashley says no.
Every
No,
day.
Every day is a good idea. You're right. How about makeup? Should you wear any makeup for an interview if you're a woman?
Light makeup.
Well, yeah, light
Yeah,
White.
it depends. Like,
Don't cake
how
it.
Yeah,
much
it's
we're
like in the
talking
middle.
about.
This is
25%,
a good
100%.
question. This is a good question.
I'm going
Like
half.
middle.
Yeah,
I'm going half.
Half and half is good.
That's what
I'm half and half. Go halves.
The answer is kind of half and half. Yes, you do
Yeah.
wear makeup, but really minimal makeup, really conservative.
That's
What
why I
is,
didn't like the job. I just put on too much.
so Cheyenne, what would you say makeup that is like really conservative would look like?
Just mascara.
Mascara is good.
Eyeliner.
Some
Eyeliner's
purple
good.
Lipstick.
Your brows could be done. Just no bright
Sorry.
colors.
I need to cover up.
Purple's kind of dark, so I mean, my purple lipstick's still good, right?
Not for this occasion. Not for the interview. You can save that for the dance
Alright,
club for the
What
party.
are you gonna look at him and say you're going Raven later?
All right, so you know what? It seems like you guys have a good sense of what to or not to wear. Now, one thing I want to address is that, all right, so have you ever been on an interview?
Yep.
Have you ever been on an interview? Yes or no?
What?
Yeah.
Have you been to an interview before?
Okay.
Many.
Okay. So,
Say it like
have you ever been to an interview where you have worn jeans and gotten the job? Yes,
Me
exactly.
and Ashley.
So, here's the deal. When you go to an interview, it's possible to go to, let's say, a fast food restaurant,
No, still wasn't
I got it still no wearing jeans.
Steel Hill, yep, get it wearing jeans, so
And
it is
soda shop.
possible. And the soda shop. So it is
You should
possible.
work there.
But I just want to mention that if it comes down to you wearing jeans or someone else who dressed up for the occasion and the only edge that they have is that they dressed up, then they'll probably choose the person who looked like they took it more seriously. So even though it is possible to get a job wearing jeans, it just makes sense to err on the side of caution and not wear
Or
jeans.
khakis.
I got the job
Khakis
wearing
are the
leather
solid
pants
answer,
and
definitely. So I'm gonna give you guys something.
Really?
If you could just stay with me for a couple more minutes here. We're
Do
just
it.
about done.
Already?
I wore yoga pants to
Yeah,
that.
we're just about
I
done
got
here.
hired.
Are now.
Coach, get in my seat.
I'm a beautiful male.
You said you were gonna. Come on.
Mine's better.
Oh.
What is this?
Can we
Alright.
open it?
So in this
Oh,
envelope,
Fucking black photos.
Yeah.
alright you guys. So in this envelope, you're going to find two pictures. And one of them represents something that you could wear to an interview.
Tom Benning.
Alright.
One of them represents something you could wear to
Oh,
an
this guy's
interview.
eating.
How many
And
guys
one
are supposed to
represents
say
that you
no?
can't.
I don't
So,
I'm gonna go with
No.
yes.
okay, nice.
It's like evidently different.
Everybody have two
I have
pictures.
three.
That's
I have
me.
3.
Well, two.
Four.
Which side do you want to use? The bikini side or the side?
This sounds good.
Alright,
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 so-
something to wear to a...
Are we
Thanks.
still, are we
You
still
don't call.
That's what you want.
Alright.
You actually
Okay.
don't have to take turns doing this. All you have to do is up here, if you notice that there is good for an interview, not good for an interview. There's tape up here. If you can just come up, tape under which category.
Yeah, Sean's just mean.
This is good, right?
I thought that was My guy's a babe, dude.
My guy's a babe.
Look at him, dude. That's my guy, bro. I gotta figure your guy out.
No.
My guy definitely. That's not Obama, you freak.
That's fucking Osama.
Hey, get out of my seat, boss.
It's like fucking Saddam Hussein. Alright, come on.
I'll see how this is bad. I mean, what if I want to work for a record deal, you know?
Actually, that is a good point.
ASAP, get like me.
Matt just brought up a really good point.
Like,
If you were going to interview somewhere where actually, like, if say you're going to a really hip fashion, store, and you
I
want
can
to
show off my socks.
you could show off your socks. You want
Yeah.
to show that like you know what it's like to work there. You can give advice to people by showing that you actually know how to dress.
That'd be
that
like
way.
if you worked at Zoomies.
Alright.
Exactly. If you worked at Zoomies, you could dress as like a skater. You could wear your nose rings. You could wear whatever. So just knowing your client base. But you also, any of those places that you think like, oh, I could wear this kind of clothing, if you do dress up, they still are going to say, okay, this person's taking it seriously. So even if you don't dress in the like the local, clothing to whatever that shop is. So let's see. I'm going to just take a quick peek here. I do apologize for the guys because they're mostly suits. There wasn't a lot that was just like khakis and a button-up shirt that I could find in like GQ or any of the local
My
magazines.
guy's fresh.
Let's see.
He's a
Yeah, it looks
stud.
like everybody is really right on. Anybody wearing sneakers, sandals, shorts, that kind of thing.
Sandwich?
Eating a sandwich. They're all over here.
Did you arrange for Calvin to have a sandwich, be honest?
Of course not. Yeah, everything looks good.
I think she did.
It looks great. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for paying attention,
That's
for
it?
participating, and you're all set.
Word.